Hey kids, Smath here. Wanted to share with you a little bit about what was gone over last night with the College Board presentation on testing day. Now, I've got this announcement and it has already the testing guide. If you want to look through all 51 pages, I would suggest you give it a quick look over. It's got a lot of good information in it. I've synthesized a little bit of that for you and have provided it for you here in these notes. And I want to go over these with you just to make sure we all have a little bit better understanding of what's going to happen on May 14th. So an email ticket is going to be emailed to you. Now, they made a big deal. Don't worry if you didn't get emails before. You should get this email. They fixed that link. But they've also said a copy will be in your AP classroom. Now, I did not say this, but you will receive this email ticket 2 days before our test. So you should get that sometime on May 12th. If you don't get that on May 12th, on May 13th, you need to contact Miss DeAndrea. She's our AP coordinator, and let her know you have not received your AP chemistry ticket. Those will be emailed 2 days before each exam. So they're set to stagger. You're not going to get all your tickets at once. So just be patient with that. But they also said that if you don't get the email, there should be a copy of it in your AP classroom. And that is one of those documents you're going to want to have and keep with you on test day, because that has your AP ID number on it, your ticket number. That needs to go on every page of your submission. These tickets are non-transferable. Don't send them to people. Don't do anything. They have tags on the tickets. If you move them, change them, do anything to them, it's cheating and you're out. Okay, that's one of the first things that they let us know is these tickets are non-transferable. Now, keep this ticket in case you need a retest. Now, if you decide you don't even want to retest, but that you want to take it first time in June, you want to do the late date, I don't have a concern with that. Although if something goes wrong in June, you don't have a safety net. So I'm kind of in agreement here with the College Board that you really should take the test in May and keep that June date open. But if you feel like you're just going to do that much better in June, don't use the May ticket, and a June ticket will be automatically issued to you and sent 2 days before that test will happen. Keep your original to get a makeup tick. I have something for that later on. You can enter the exam room up to a half hour before. Our exam starts at 2 o'clock. That exam room should open up at 1:30, but the test will not begin before 2. Also understand, with there being 175,000 of you in this room, it's going to take a few minutes to get everybody entered, so be patient. Please don't get nervous if you say, oh my God, it's 2:03 and I haven't started my test. Your timer does not begin until you start your test. So if they've taken 4 minutes to get you into the room, your testing time will begin at 2:04. Just be patient with that. There are going to be glitches. We're aware of that. The College Board is aware. Just be patient with it. Once you are in the room, do not refresh your browser. It'll boot you out, and then you're going to have to re-enter the room. All right? And that always concerns me when I've already used a ticket and I'm trying to use it again. Now, once you're in the room, they're probably going to have a few questions for you. You guys know the College Board, there's going to be that demographics question, or, you know, all the information that they're going to want to gather. There's probably some information like that they're going to want. Okay? When they queue up the test, your test will happen automatically. The timer will start on the screen. For the first test, it will say you have 25 minutes. That timer will be in black. When that 25 minutes is up, that timer will go red with 5 minutes. to go. At that time, you should upload. All right, uploading, we'll talk about a little bit further down in this document, but understand that you must, at the 30-minute mark, must have submitted, must have clicked on the submit button to upload your document, or that question will be void. You won't have your answer in there. So be sure you have clicked submit before then. If you've clicked submit, let's say you decide to race the clock and take it down to 30 seconds and you hit submit and your progress bar is uploading, and your 30 minutes is up, that's okay. They have said uploading will occur in the background and then you will get the upload notification that's complete. Let's say you finish your first question in 20 minutes. I'm done. I've hit upload. You may not work ahead. That question 2 will not appear on your screen until you are 30 minutes into the test. 25 and 5, then question 2 will begin. Question 2 is a 15-minute question with a 5-minute upload. So you'll have a black timer for 15 and a red 5-minute timer for the 5-minute upload. All right, you must press that upload button before that red timer runs out. Now you guys see why I am the way I am with my tests. You are highly recommended to use Chrome. You may not use Internet Explorer. As a matter of fact, they have said Internet Explorer will not run this test. If you are a Firefox person or a Safari person, they said those will work. Please understand they're saying use Chrome. That's the school's recommended browser. That should be your recommended browser, at least for this assignment, okay? There will be a practice upload that will be available on May 4th. It is non-chemical, as a matter of fact. He said it is non-educational. So it's just going to be random information. Do not believe that on May 4th, they are releasing a chemistry question for me to practice and upload. It is not. It is merely for you to practice the process of uploading something and turning it in, much like you guys have been doing on AP Classroom for the last 2 weeks. You've done a great job with AP Classroom. I don't think you're going to have any problem with the upload process. Here's the deal with uploads. You may upload, you may take this on a word processor, you may take this on paper, you may take it on your phone if you want. All right, either one is acceptable. You should prepare pages before the exam, either electronic pages, whether you're doing them in Microsoft Word, Google Doc, whatever you want to be using, but prepare pages early on, okay? Either the electronic ones or handwritten ones that have a header that states your name, your IP, your AP ID, which you're going to get 2 days before, and the page number. If you're using paper, it must be white, no yellow paper. White paper, and it may be lined or unlined. It should be 8.5 by 11. They said that the maximum upload will be 5 pages. You may not submit more than 5 pages per question. If it's standard College Board fare, they will only look at the first 5 pages. So do not upload more than those. I don't know why I got this long break in here, but it has an important point after it. It does say, please answer your questions sequentially. For those of you that are concerned, you go question 1, A, B, C, D, E, F, and go in order. Don't say, oh, well, I decided to answer A, then C, then F, then E. Don't jump around. The College Board doesn't have a sense of humor with this. If your third answer is the answer to F, they're grading the third answer as the answer to C. That's how this is going to work. So you must do it sequentially. All right. Let's talk scores. There's been rumors about scores that it's going to be harder to get a 5 this year, that they're not going to curve the board. They really don't curve the board. They really national norm the board so that there is an even distribution of scores. Those scores are going to be available a little bit later this year, probably about a week later. We are grading 2 weeks later than normal, almost 3 weeks later than normal. So your scores are going to be probably in that 3rd week in July. There is no difference from year to year. It will not be harder to get a 5. This last one is a pearl. It was Trevor said this, Trevor Packer, the AP coordinator for the nation, said, you may not finish the exam. That's okay. Turn in what you have and go for the partial credit. This doesn't sound very much different than a SMATH test, does it? Turn in what you have. Remember, this is a point grab. Get as many of them as you can. It's not going to be 160 points this year. It may only be 60 points. And you may not get to parts, E, F, and G. But that's okay. If you have enough correct answers in parts A through D, you may have enough answers to get enough points to get that 5. So turn in what you have. Don't say, oh, I failed, I didn't get done. You don't know that. They kind of leaked out that the test is long enough that you're not going to get done. That's the way I heard it. I could be totally wrong as well. If for some reason something happens, your Wi-Fi goes out, your dog ate your homework, you had some sort of Wi-Fi outage, your sibling or your brother was bothering you. If something happens, anything happens and you need a retest, you can request that retest at collegeboardcb.org/request makeup. That has to be done within 48 hours of when you took the test. But as long as you do that, it sure sounds like they're gonna accept and welcome any retest requests that they get. So there's some pretty common sense information things about testing day. There is more of that about what you should have. Talks about, hey, for chemistry, you should probably have the equation sheet, the periodic table. This is open book, open notes. They've already said that. So take whatever you need, have it out in front of you, have it organized, and have it ready to go. I'm Smath. Take a look at the College Board document, but I hope these notes helped.